on this side. Space between teeth, lips, and jaw. Freeing the jaw joint above, the pelvic joint below. Having fun yet?
Yes.
Laugh count, please. 24 and 1/1,000,000th of a tenth. And counting. Okay, here we go. Unraveling here as we continue. You chewing gum?
Mm?
You chewing gum?
Yeah.
Can you not chew gum while we're doing this?
Sure. It's not a gum, it's the candy.
Whatever it is,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
better to your mouth be free to speak.
Sure.
Okay. You want to have as much presence as possible, as few distractions as possible. I move the arm out of the way because I'm stretching the leg. What one of my students told me once, they call this the airplane stretch. You wonder why? Now you can see why. I'm the wings and you're the stretcheroo. I mobilize
I mobilize
what I've been sitting on
what I've been sitting on
to fuel my most passionate purpose here.
to fuel my most passionate purpose here.
And I basically move my shoulder down to the ground. That's an amazing stretch. Most people have no idea they can stretch like that. It works easily, and we stretch sequentially each time on the exhale a little further. Pacing back on the inhale, stretching further on 3 exhalations. More choice of positions,
More choice of positions.
more range of movement,
More range of movements.
more points of view.
More points of view.
For me to let go.
For me to let
What's
go.
no longer needed and wanted.
What no longer needed and wanted.
To receive what matters the most to me.
To receive what matters most to me.
I bring this all the way through.
I bring this all the way through.
Full breath in. Exhale, turning your head and eyes this way. So we get another counter stretch, a beautiful yoga stretch. The 3rd lumbar stretch here.
Yeah,
Firm.
I heard a crack.
Yeah,
It's not
felt
a
it.
crack. It's a good-
Firm, flexible foundation supports me. So for people who don't trust themselves, it's often a connection to that first chakra, that base of the spine, in creating more trust. Firm, flexible foundation supports me. So we're working on many different levels at the same time. Trusting what I deeply know. I bring my life force currents, communication all the way through with everything I think, everything I say, everything I do. Hip hip,
Hooroo!
hurroo, which is a variation of hooray, which is to say, hurroo is the hero. Row, row, you're all the way coming through. You get my drift? I put my foot down with ease.
I put my foot down with ease.
Go ahead. Yep. What matters the most to me is
What matters the most to me
a
is
fresh stand for my life.
a fresh stand for my life.
Center, medial, lateral stretching here. A new command.
Something.
A new
Wait,
command.
wait, sorry. I'm going to have to... we're back. All right, go on. Just do that again.
I put my foot down with ease.
I put my foot down with ease.
What matters the most to me is
What matters the most to me is
a fresh stand for my life.
a fresh stand for my life.
A new command in my life.
A new command in my life.
Throughout this land of my life.
Throughout this land of
Now
my
breathing
life.
in grand.
Breathing in ground.
Go ahead. And feel the smile growing. A very, very good sign. Bring your knees up with your feet flat. Now, what we're doing, so you can see, is we're going to be stretching the base of the spine to lift up, again, to create more of that feeling of releasing the pent-up energy. We're freeing a tremendous amount of energy that's been held into the body-mind up to this point. Breathing in, lifting 3 centimeters, exhale, falling. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, falling. Say these words after me. I mobilize
I mobilize
what I've been sitting on
what I've been sitting on
to fuel my most passionate purpose here.
to fuel my most passionate purpose here.
A fresh stand for my life.
A fresh stand for my life.
A new command in my life.
A new command in my life.
Throughout this land of my life.
Throughout this land of my life.
From this moment on,
From this moment
a
on,
renewed partnership
a renewed partnership
between me, my spine,
between me and my spine.
my inner core, my pelvic floor.
My inner core, my pelvic
So I
floor.
have my right hand underneath the sacrum, and she says, trusting what I stand on,
Trusting what I stand
as I put
on.
attention with my hand at the base of her spine, trusting what I stand for.
Trusting what I stand for.
My head,
My head.
My heart.
My heart.
Breathe into it, the most beautiful colors. My gut feelings.
My gut feelings.
And my foundation.
And my foundation.
Totem poled as one. Aligned as one.
Aligned at one.
My innermost intentions.
My innermost intentions.
Match my outermost expressions.
Match my outermost expressions.
Sing out loud after me. Behold.
Behold.
Take a full breath in. With each full breath.
With each full breath.
With each movement.
With each movement.
With each moment.
With each moment.
All the time in the world.
All the time
So
in the
we're
world.
connecting the past and the future closer together than ever before. There is no separation. Open the door. I remember what I came here for.
Open the door. I remember what I came here for.
Yeah. So now the next series of strokes is with you coming up to sitting, and we're going to wrap this around your center, so you're continuing to be in your private space. We'll wrap this around you here, so there's a feeling of being able to sit up tall with your arms dangling to the sides of the table. And as you do, let your arms dangling to the sides of your hip joints. Notice the difference, you can see it too, in your posture. Notice how much longer your spine, how much more upright the upper body, how much more spacious in the receiving centers, your capacity to receive breath, life force, emotional support, giving and receiving love, and abundance increases. So if you have a relationship about not trusting receiving, look what happens here towards the end of the session. Now we do a series of integrating strokes that allows you to be able to incorporate everything you did in a surrendered place when you were laying down, now in this adult position with the spine tall. Chin on chest, chest lift high, the shoulders dropping from the sky. Ooh. This is another good time. Remember that stroke we did before where she was laying on her back and we had her stretch? I can do this with her from this position very well. As she exhales, pulling her left ear to the left shoulder and the right shoulder to the right hip, I stretch at the same time. The same series of commands. My shoulder drops away.
My shoulders drops away.
More room for me to trust.
More room for me to trust.
As she exhales, she stretches further in opposite directions. What I feel, think, do, and say.
What I feel, think, do, and say.
Yes, we do that on the other side as well. Now, for now, my shoulder drops away from my ear.
My shoulder drops away from
Stretching on the
ear.
exhales. More room for me to speak my truth.
More room for me to speak my truth.
And clearly hear.
And clearly hear.
Let go of your hands, tall in the neck, looking into the spaciousness that we've created as you feel more spacious inside. Turning your head and eyes to the right, follow my finger with your eyes as you declare, I stretch.
I stretch.
Further than I thought I could.
Further than I thought I could.
In my body, mind, and life.
In my body, mind, and life.
Breathing into the center. To the left, I stretch.
I stretch.
Past where I used to stop short before.
Past where I used to stop short before.
Breathing. I open the front and back doors.
I open the front and back
Press my
doors.
hands out with your inhale. Feel how much easier it is to breathe. Out with the old, in with the new, all the way in, all the way through. I remember what I came here for.
And remember what I came here for.
So you're bringing the renewal all the way through. Head turns further to the right. I'm ready to have it all.
I'm ready to have it
Feel how
all.
it gets easier each time. What matters the most to me?
What matters most to me?
I allow, I receive.
I allow and receive.
I claim this now.
I claim this now.
Like an owl, I turn my head
Like an owl, I turn my head
towards 360-degree rotation. I see and express
I see and express
from more angles,
from more angles,
more points of view
more points of
than
view
I ever allowed and knew.
that I never allowed in you.
And then the sound of an owl from you. Woo-hoo.
Woohoo!
The script of your life, written, rewritten, and today re-scripted by who?
Woohoo!
It would be you.
That's me.
Shrug your shoulders, shake them free. So this is the way of seeing someone reclaiming their responsibility, their command in this land. A fresh stand. We widen this band, increasing even more your capacity to receive. You're having this level. A sigh of relief as we increase this band width. For all the insights gained, the sound aha. And then an expression you're familiar with in France, the sound for any illumination, ooh la la. Declaring out loud, I am irresistibly attracted.
I am irresistibly attracted.
To my greatest fulfillment.
To my greatest fulfillment.
Fueling yourself with each full breath.
Fueling myself with each full breath.
Wow bow.
Wow bow.
I bow to my wow.
I bow to my wow.
And go ahead as you bend forward slowly, saying out loud, I move forward in my life.
I move forward in my life.
With renewed passion.
With renewed passion.
Clarity.
Clarity.
Trusting my worthiness.
Trusting my worthiness.
With joyful ease.
With joyful ease.
More room for me's.
More room for me.
To be's.
To be.
What I always wanted to be's.
What I would have always wanted to be.
Here are my trapeze.
Here are my trapeze.
With the greatest of ease.
The greatest of ease.
What the breeze.
What a breeze.
Very good. And now coming slowly up to sitting tall. Placing your right hand at the very base of the spine. Just the other right hand. That right hand at the base. Yep, and this
right
left hand in the front on your chest. A wonderful pose to encode these new affirmations in the muscle memory with the daily practice. Waters falling, long and deep. Each exhalation from now on, picture it. Waters falling long and deep, just like we did at the beginning of the session.